Today we're going to use our painted paper that we created last week to create a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern collage. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my painted paper that I made last week, and I have a background paper that's what I'm going to glue my jack-o'-lantern on and something to draw with. So I want to flip my painted paper over so that I'm not drawing on the front. That way if I make a mistake, we're not going to see that part on the front. So I'm going to make a roundish shape. Our pumpkins are not perfectly round, so you can make your pumpkin whatever shape you want. There, so I've got my pumpkin, and then I'm going to draw a line across the back because remember we're going to cut the top of our pumpkins off to make it look like it's open. So I'm going to cut this out. And then I have the green paper that I'm going to use to make a stem. We're going to use black and white paper to make the mouth and eye shapes that you want. So now that I've got my shape here, I'm going to cut this. You don't want to make the part too big because we want to have enough room to make the face too. So this is going to look like it's going to be open. So make sure everything fits on your paper before you glue it down. Good enough for my stem. And then I'm going to use some black paper and white paper to make eyes, mouth, teeth. So I like to see how big I want to make things. I could put it on my paper and see how big. Kind of hard to see when you're drawing on black paper, but always draw first. I'm just going to make kind of a U shape. You can always get a white crayon or pencil if you want to. Now we're going to be using a glue bottle today that looks like this. When you open it, make sure you take the extra glue and wipe it on the side of the glue bottle, and then we brush the glue on the back. Kind of looks like nail polish. Okay. Now I'm going to use white paper to make teeth and eyes. But think about what kind of expression your pumpkin is going to have. Now, if you're making two circle eyes that are the same, I like to fold my paper in half. That way, when you cut them out, they're exactly the same. I'm going to add some white to it, too. Now, coming out of our pumpkins here, we're going to use little pieces of paper to make what looks like candy or confetti coming out. When I start gluing down all the details, but I'm gonna see how I like everything and how it's looking before I glue stuff down.